Hello, welcome to our channel Commerce Tutorials. Today we're going to discuss about levels of management. So we are talking about principles of management subject, right? So in that principles of management subject, we're discussing about levels of management. Okay, so what are these levels of management? So in an industrial experience enterprise, managers are at all levels of management have to perform more or less similar function. For example, let us take a general example here. So, a person who joined the organization recently. So, let us assume that he may be an unexperienced person or he may be an experienced person. For example, he has 10 years experience in that field, but that person has no experience in the organization which he joined recently, but he may have 10 years of experience where he worked previously, right? So here there is a levels of management here. For example, take a worker as an example and take a manager as an example. So each one has their own importance, right? So worker has their own importance and manager has their own importance. So whatever be the levels of management it is, they have to perform more or less some similar function. However, the scope, nature and importance of this function may vary according to the level at which they operate. For example, take manager as an example. So manager always manages his employees who is working under him. For example, take what to say software engineer as an example. So he works under any project. Okay, so what is his job? He need to write a code and he need to finish that task and he need to complete that project. So what does project manager do? Project manager will not write any code, right? So he will manages the employee or a worker who is working under him, whether he is completing that project successfully or not. So for example, 10 workers are working under that project. Okay, so if 10 workers fails to complete that task, then project manager comes into picture. So he will check where went wrong and he will rectify that. Okay, so here comes the levels of management. So each one has its their own importance. So generally managers are divided into three broad categories depending upon the level at which they operate in the management hierarchy. What are the three levels of management here? So the first one is top level management. So what is top level management here? So top level management is the ultimate authority who is responsible to the shareholders, government and general public. So top level management of an organization consists of one of the following. So who is top level management here? Top level management is the ultimate authority who is responsible to the shareholders, government and general public. So sitting at the top level management and if at all any problem occurs will not solve it. So that actually should not be there, right? So top level management has higher priority and even they have higher responsibility on their shoulders. Okay, so top level management of an organization consists of one of the following. So board of directors. Okay, so every 1 month or something, board of directors meetings will be held. So in that board of directors meeting, a normal manager will not attend, a worker will not attend, or an employee will not attend. Only the higher level of managers or higher officials will attend that board of directors meeting. So next level is general manager, chief executive manager, managing director, president. So these comes under top level management. Okay, so what's the job of them? What is the functions of these top level management? So first, to define mission and fundamental goals. So they will set some goals to the managers who are working under them. For example, let's take an example, top level manager A. So under the top level manager, there may be mid level managers like A1, A2, A3. So I'm talking about manager A, right? So in top level manager A has mid level managers A1, A2 and A3. So what does top level manager do? Top level manager will always define some set of goals or some mission. So we should achieve that, we should achieve this. So now what does mid level managers A1, A2, A3 do? A1 has low level managers A11, A12, A13. A2 has low level managers A21, A22, A23. A3 has low level managers A31, A32, A33. So this middle level managers will always set some rules or fundamental goals to low level managers. So this is a hierarchical process. So what does low level managers do? So the low level managers will assign work to the workers. Okay. So in this way your hierarchy will go on. Now, so what are the different other functionalities of top level management? To design appropriate organizational setup. So a perfect organizational setup is done by top level management to develop master plans for different functional areas. So there may be sales, there may be products, there may be sales, there may be products. So there are different departments. For example, let's talk about engineering college as an example. So for engineering college, there is some management, right? So management in the sense like president or vice president or principal. Okay, but it is divided with some branches. CSC. So CSC has one manager. So we call them as the head of manager or head of the department. Okay, so EC has a manager. Triple E has a manager like that. So what does do to develop master plans for different functional areas? So each department has their own structure. Okay, so to formulate master strategies and policies. So policies are set by management, top level management. So which in turn followed by middle level managers, which in turn followed by low level managers. And next is to provide outstanding leadership and to achieve coordination and exercise overall control. So these are the major functionalities or functions of top level management. So next is middle level management. So middle level management are the connecting links between the top and the first time managers. So first time managers in the sense low level managers. So middle level management are the connecting links. That means they are medium between top level management and low level management. The middle level management consists of departmental heads. Okay, so who are they? So departmental heads like production manager. One second. So departments of production manager, sales manager. Production manager looks after productions. Sales manager looks after sales. Marketing manager looks after marketing. Finance manager looks after finance. Public relation officer. So these are the different hierarchies for middle level management. So what are the functionalities of middle level management then? So to explain to the lower management the objectives, strategies and policies laid down by the top management. So that's what I already said, right? So top level management will set some objectives or strategies or policies. That should be followed by middle level managers. Again, middle level managers will set some strategies, objectives and policies to the lower level management, which are set by the top level management to them. Okay, to communicate to the top management the problems, suggestions and viewpoints of the low management. For example, lower management will solve the problems and will complete the work and give the feedback to middle level managers. So middle level managers will take that feedback and give that feedback to top level managers. So in this way it follows a hierarchical structure. So to prepare departmental plans on basis of board objectives and guidelines set by the top management. So to prepare departmental plans on the basis of board objectives and guidelines. So there may be different objectives and different guidelines. So who is going to set that? Top management is going to set that. To design organizational setup of various functional departments. So how division of work is done here? So span of control. So how much time are you taking to complete that work? Span is with time span. So how much time are you taking to complete that work? So for example, if the low level manager are assigned with 10 tasks, so each task takes how much time? So that time limit and time span should be given to the top medium level managers, which in turn gives the feedback to top level managers. To control and coordinate the functioning of various functional departments in the organization. So to control and coordinate the functioning of various functional departments in the organization. Next, to submit a report to the top management on the performance of various departments and individuals. So for example, the low level managers were performing like this. So that feedback is given by middle level managers to the top level managers, and to offer suggestions and recommendations to the top management for improvement of the overall functioning. So this mid-level management has one additional functionality, like they can give suggestions and recommendations to the top management. So who is giving the suggestion and recommendations to middle level management then? So lower level management can give suggestions and recommendations to the middle level management. Middle level management will take that and pass on to the top level management. So this is the functionality of middle level management. And coming to the lower level management, so lower level management is also known as the first line management because the management levels begin with it. So here the lower level managers come into picture. So they are the first level of managers. And on top of them we have middle level managers. On top of them we have top level managers. So it is a vital link between the higher level management and the rank and file of workers. They are important because they link managers with non-managers. They exercise the direct supervision over the entire workforce in the factory. So link managers with the non-managers in the sense, so they link managers mean the middle level managers, and non-managers in the sense, non-managers are nothing but the workers who are working under the low level managers. They exercise the direct supervision over the entire workforce in the factory, office and sales field where results are obtained. So what are the different functionalities of lower management then? To day-to-day operational planning as per the directives of the middle level managers. So what they will do here, day-to-day operational planning. So middle level managers will give some guidelines to low level managers. So low level managers will in turn give the guidelines to the workers who is working under them. So and they should take on that result and finally pass it on to the mid level managers, and mid level managers will pass it on that result to top level managers. To maintain high level of morale among workers and create conducive environment for them to perform. So here to maintain the morale among workers, to supervise work of employees and ensure that their performance conform to the predetermined standards. So the standards are set by top level management to middle level management. Middle level managers set standards to the low level management. Low level management will set standards and policies to the workers who are working, and workers should follow those standards and their productivity should increase, and these results will be given to the lower level managers, and lower level managers will pass on these results and productivity to the middle level management, and middle level management will in turn pass on to the top level management. To submit reports on the performance of workers and to recommend reward or punishment for them. So if any worker work very well and the productivity is increased, a reward is given. Or if there is any issue happened on behalf of any worker, whether any punishment should be given, whether he should be suspended, he or she should be suspended or something like that. So these decisions should be taken by the top level manager to communicate to workers about the decisions of the top level management and its policies. So the worker should know the policies which are set by the top level management. Why? Because workers will not directly go to the top level management and talk. Workers will always talk to the lower level management. Lower level management will talk to the middle level management, and middle level management will talk to the top level management. So workers will not have a direct communication with the top level management. So we should keep that in mind. So these are the different levels of management. I hope you understood the concept. So this is most important in whatever university it is. This question is asked many times, so it's an important topic. So while taking notes, you can pause my video and you can note it down the topics. Okay. So I hope you understood this video. The people who are watching my channel for the first time, I request you to please subscribe my channel and please share my videos to your friends and well-wishers. Please share my videos through WhatsApp medium or through your friends who are studying in other universities or other colleges. Please share my videos through WhatsApp, and please tell them to subscribe my channel so that we can upload more videos. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.